Welcome back everyone to City Skylines Crater Map, where last time we built a second dam. Why did we build a second dam? I'm not exactly sure. I think someone said do it in chat, and so I did. And it actually wasn't terrible. I mean, the first dam is still functioning, and the second dam is just gaining water. I don't really have any complaints there. I do have a cool idea, though. What if we build, like, a brand new dam district? Because look at this. We've got this area here where technically it's under the first dam, but the water from the second dam will never go this high. So if we go like this, we can build, like, between the dams, a little neighborhood. Now that is insane. You'd have to be actually insane to want to live here. But you know what? If you're subscribed to me, you probably are a little bit insane, let's be honest. There we go, a brand new dam district. Okay, that looks terrible, I'll be honest. This needs to go. I think those 3 strips actually work perfectly fine on their own. And now we just, you know, give people the option to live in this. So let's give some tourism over here. Let's do right by the edge. We'll do some commercial. Definitely not so that everyone doesn't die when the water rises. A little bit more here. A little bit more here. And we'll do the rest residential. I don't actually think we have enough demand to be able to push it over. City of Skylines, after 200,000, it's really hard to increase your population. Like, we have pretty much hit the population cap of the game, but we're going to try our best to keep growing the city anyways. And part of that's going to be through breaking buildings in some areas to replace them with, oopsie stream. Yes, oopsie stream. That's why we stream, though, so that it's not an oopsie video. Okay, so, as I was saying, we can actually put some big residential buildings into these residential areas. It'll clear up the traffic in these areas, and it'll displace people to the new areas. And that's really going to be a big part of moving into the future on the city, because right now, there's really not a ton to be done. The population isn't going to rise much further unless we start displacing people. So like a building like this, that looks pretty neat, doesn't it, having the Empire State Building in the middle of the city? And that knocks out about 1,000 people who are now going to re-enter the city and move in over here. See? And that gets rid of a bit of the traffic and stuff in this area. So we're going to be focusing on basically just slowly improving the city without actually doing all too much to it. We're going to make the downtown area taller. We're going to make the downtown area bigger. And hopefully, it will pay off for the entire city. We can put some neat buildings everywhere. Luxury hotel. Pop it in right over here. Okay, maybe we don't have enough space for it. Have no fear, I can fit it somewhere. Oh, I can fit it in here. Maybe? Okay, apparently not. Trying my best here. Trying my best. Okay, so maybe it just doesn't want to go anywhere. That's fine, though. We've got to displace people to make this work. So that building's just a little bit ridiculous. It's a very tall building, and it'll replace a building. Oh, we already have one, so it's not going to let us. Okay, how about this one, the Leviathan? We already have one. Marina V1. Oh, space already occupied. That one's better. Okay. Bam. Is it a little bit bigger than the rest of the buildings? Sure it is. But you know what? That's fine, because it looks nice and it's freeing up more people. Lots of airplanes. I agree. That is a lot of airplanes. But they're actually they're helping to fix our traffic issues, and they're helping to bring in more people, so I can't complain. We really, it's so hard in City Skylines to pass that 200,000. We were past it, now we're not, but we're gonna get back there eventually. The only reason we're not now is because we're purposefully pushing people away. We already have that. I need more ploppable buildings, I guess. Oh, the One World Trade Center, that's a big one. How about we put that... Oh, we have all those big buildings over there. How about we put it, like, right here? Kind of central. Next to the other really tall building. Universe Center. We're gonna try our best to get these all to fit cleanly. That will go into the road. So that we need to get more creative with. Either finding somewhere like this. Oh, actually, that would go into the university, though. I don't know, that one's a little bit too big. Too wide. But we can get creative, trust me. We can find ways to make this all work. 40th Wall Street. Will this actually fit? No. But the buildings we have put in increase tourism. We have the increased tourism going by. No. No. Okay. 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 These planes are making me a little bit nervous. Let's actually move these. They're kind of in, like, ugly areas. If we put them into the more downtown areas, it'll displace people, and it'll actually look pretty nice, because there's already, like, a lot of buildings over here. These kind of just stick out, like, really, really poorly. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, I like this. We're gonna move these all into here. We're gonna drop the population probably by like 5 to 10,000, which is going to wreak a little bit of havoc on the economy, but it's only temporary. It's only temporary. So let's go ahead, move the last one over here. This is really, I guess, the most downtown-y area. Big buildings all over the place. So exciting. Our tourist numbers are actually probably pretty high. I mean, we've never really focused on tourism. We've kind of just plopped things down. Let's check, actually. How many tourists does the city have now? Oh, yeah. We actually... That's not bad. 1 out of 190 people in the city is a tourist. And this should push new buildings into these areas, hopefully. Helicopter park. I like how it's like a bird destroying a helicopter. Okay, we're going to have to use new means to grow the city because of our 200,000 cap. We're going to have to manually raise demand. So what we're going to do is we're going to manually raise demand to 20 for everything. Because that's going to make it actually possible to play the game. Okay, is it actually letting me change them at all, though? It's letting me change commercial. Or it was. It was. Now it's not. Yikes. Even this mod isn't working well anymore. Oh, come on. Let it work. Let it work. Yeah, oh, because it's fixed value. I'm dumb. I turned it on to fixed value. Whoops. Okay, we're just gonna fix them all at 100. So that the city actually continues to grow. So we're gonna see if that actually works. I don't know. Someone told me that we were going to have to do it at some point because it would just get so impossible. Oh, it's working! It's actually working! The absolute mad lad was correct. This is actually working. Can we hit 1 million population then? Oh geez, okay. Well, that's exciting. I guess we can continue growing the city. Let's just go ahead and pull this key all the way down. Oh, wait. I'm dumb. We aren't actually using the heat. We don't actually have a heating plant anywhere. So, I guess we'll just put a geothermal one over here. Just because why not? At this point, I've already, like, built everything that needs it, so might as well. And we're gonna build a pipeline down here that just connects across. Great. It may actually be cheaper to just build new water lines for the heating rather than upgrading the old ones, just because it would take so long. Yeah, look at that. Now Diamond Square all has heating. Nice. The rest of the city, not so much. Okay, the population is actually growing really rapidly now. Which is good news. Look at that. Brand new section of the city. So that makes me wonder, if I were to zone all of this, if I were actually to do it, like, okay, we have to do this with the brush to make sure it isn't an absolute mess. If I do this, is it actually going to just start? Oh my god, they are. What? Oh my. Okay, so we can get to 1 million. We're totally going to do this. Look at that. They're starting to move in. Okay, well that's exciting. I guess we're going for 1 million. That mod actually makes it possible. They're actually building houses again. We're actually getting a new neighborhood. Oh man, this is exciting. This is a lot of new stuff coming up. I feel like he does not read chat. Well, guess what? I just read it. Dab. Okay, so it looks like these aren't actually only building, they're actually getting filled with people as well. That's exciting. I mean, these people are just gonna be, like, in the dam. But that's okay. I think that's going to be the next, like, the next step is going to be turning the dam into a place of life and happiness. This is going to be, like, the last place to be destroyed as well if something happened to the dam. So it's actually rather safe. Nice. Absolutely fantastic. Might want to turn this into a national road, just because of how long it is. Give them a slightly easier time. Because, like, triple the speed limit. We're not zoning anything along that anyways. There we go. Look at them go now. Zoom, zoom. Okay, well, we have a new little functional part of the city. This is going to be named the Dam District, because it's the Dam District. Pretty clear naming there. Oh, wow. Oh, this is exciting. I'm actually really happy by the fact that I can change the demand. We can really build now, can't we? The Dam District is back, guys. The Dam District is back. No, this dam... Oh. Okay, they won't flood. They may get a little bit close to flooding, but they won't flood. Not because the first buildings start at, like, this height, which is definitely... This is the point at which the dam is going to start flowing. So this person's, like, parking lot may get a little bit wet, but it's going to be fine. This dam is going to take a bit longer, though. Like, I'm actually impressed by how long it's taking for this dam to go. It is a very slow filling process, but it's definitely gained a bit of height. It's over halfway there. But during this calm time, we're gonna use it to just build. Build, build, build. Look at that! It's so nice! It's just an entire new area. Wow. It makes me so happy. We can actually, like, do something again. Okay, so we don't want to off-balance it too much. We don't want way too many people and not enough commercial. However, I am pretty confident that we can zone all of this residential without issues, at least. Fire looking good, health looking good, because we have that special building. I'm pretty sure everything's pretty much good. The traffic is going to be getting really messy, though. That's going to be the problem. The traffic is going to get really bad. And actually, to help keep that from happening, we're going to do a few things. One of which is we're going to connect this over to the proper spot. We're going to connect it to this avenue, which can actually handle the extra people. In these 6-lane roads, we're actually going to start replacing them a little bit with ones that have turn lanes. Some of these have turn lanes, don't they? No? No? I thought some of these had, like, proper turning lane. Oh, 4-lane road with turning lane. And it has parking spaces as well. So we're going to do an experiment where we're going to upgrade these, one side of this, to the ones that have the turning lanes and see if that improves anything at all. That's another suggestion someone gave me. Like, actually use turning lanes. People like turning lanes. So let's see what happens if we do that. It is decreasing the lanes a little bit, or is it? It is getting rid of one lane, but they don't really use all the lanes anyways, so who cares? Who cares? Let's see if this smooths things out. We can only hope. And pray. Okay, let's see how that works. Because now they have a dedicated left turn lane. They can only go right from that lane. Traffic manager, you can set patterns with that. I know you can, but when I can just switch the road type, well, why not? This one's already, like, properly set up. Look at how smooth it is. Spike IQ without chat -12, with chat 200. I know you can use Traffic Manager, but what's the purpose of that? When I can just use the piece of, like, road that's already there. Like, it's already an option. And it seems to be, I mean, ignoring the person who just drove into the other person head on, it seems to be working fine. Like, these lanes are actually pretty smooth. Again, ignoring the people who are driving into each other. Spike, learn to use priority signs. Okay, ready? Let's put priority signs. Watch this. Bam. That's not the right one. 1 second. That's for directions. Oh, here we are. Okay. So, yield. Yield. You yield and you go. See, how do you guys feel now? I have properly done it. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? Okay. Does that make you happy? Bam. Priority. And you guys yield. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? My IQ raised to -11 apparently. From -12. Great. Yes, I'm happy. Okay, great. So now that you guys are happy, I understand why the yield signs are superior, because then you don't always have to stop. You only have to stop if someone's already there. I get that. However, I don't really think about it that much, honestly. Yield, darn it. Yield. Yield. It's all gonna be okay if you yield. I don't even know why I'm doing this. The traffic problems in the city are so bad that just putting a few yields down isn't really going to do anything. Like, that pedestrian highway is going to be, like, the biggest factor in determining the traffic. Nothing else is really going to make a difference. Look at this. Look at all the roads. There's no way. The city was just poorly designed. It was never designed to hold this many people. Never designed for it, and it is now paying the price for my poor design. Traffic without yield 63%, with yield 100%. Well, we'll see. We'll see about that. The problem is the people who are yielding are just causing traffic. Yeah, now it's 56%, because all these are now just like complete messes because they aren't going to move until these guys aren't in the way. These may actually be good candidates for stoplights. I'm not usually a stoplight sort of guy, but this is definitely a places that need lights. Have a light. Anywhere that gets that backed up, just the other side needs to move occasionally, okay? Okay, can we agree on that? They don't need to be stuck there forever. See, and now the traffic flow's going up. Because guess what? I didn't just spam yields everywhere. Anyways, let's ignore that, because like I said, the traffic is so bad already, there's not a ton we can do about it. Oh shoot, you know what? These guys should probably have access to like a fire department, because if the dam caught on fire because one of these buildings caught on fire, that would actually be the worst thing to ever happen. Thank you, fire people. You're gonna go save them, right? No, you won't, because the city is so big that you refuse to send out a fire engine. Because there's a limit to how many fire engines that can be in a city. What a joke. Well, that's unfortunate, but that's fine. People will rob the dam? What are they gonna steal? Electricity? My god. What does the world come to? People will rob dams now. Again, like, there has to be a stoplight here. It sucks, but what else could you do? Honestly, this needs, like... Oh, wait, why is this even so bad? Oh, geez, it's because this now has a ton of people. Yeah, as I said, the traffic is just so bad, we would literally have to rip everything down, put new highways through. I mean, we could do it. It would just be an absolute mess. Should we? Should we one day just rip every... You know, leave that in the comments. If you want to see me spend a good 2 hours just ripping everything down in the city, replacing it, building highways through it properly, we can do that. However, I'm not doing that today. Not today, but maybe another time. Look at all the little buildings in the pedestrian area. That's kind of cool. Like, you're walking through and you've got a building to your left and your right. You wave to the person in the window. This pedestrian highway is, like, the most valuable part of the city now. Pretty beautiful. Pretty beautiful indeed. Though we could do better. We need to have, like, the pedestrian walkways go all over the city. which is not a thing it currently does. Fish Farms actually doesn't have many traffic problems. They're so simple. Simple farmers. Are those pedestrian roads accessible to wheelchairs? If you're Superman, you might be able to roll yourself up it. Might. It would be kind of challenging, but you might be able to. I mean, there's also the fact that these new parts of the city are going to have zero connection to subways. But again, this city was just so poorly designed. It's a struggle. It really is a struggle to get anything. The struggle is real. And let's pull this all the way up to here. I mean, things could be better, but things could also be worse. I mean, the city's functioning. We stopped the flooding temporarily. The city is growing again. We may not make it to 1 million because this is getting pretty laggy. I think we may want to do a new city at some point that is like just focused on being clean and efficient and like really, really, really careful to not let it have these problems and not like focus on just packing as many people into it as possible. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. But look at this, look at all the people. They're all going to the DAM district. Because it's a great place. Great, great place. Who doesn't like the DAM district? Let's make it so that you can actually go around the city using the DAM. I mean, there's no reason for there not to be a way to do that. I don't see any way that it would actually be a faster way to go, but maybe someone out there will use it to go from one side to the other. I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll be the person. I mean, to get from here to here, you'd have to go through pretty heavy traffic. Like, really heavy traffic. So it may actually be faster to just ignore that and go all the way around this with no traffic, over the scenic route, over the dam, and then over to the DAM district and back. Okay, maybe that wouldn't be very efficient, but you know what? Maybe they'll enjoy it. Toll booth time! Toll booths are just gonna make this situation worse! Can you imagine how bad the traffic would be with toll booths? My god. That'd be absolutely insane. Now we've got a new part of the city growing, and it's just instantly upgrading. We're at 220,000 population. This is absolutely ridiculous, by the way. This city is so large now. There's so many buildings. It's just going too far. We're gonna have to do it. We're going to have to actually properly build a new highway that, like, connects the entire city together. So much is going to have to be ripped down. Because there's not much else we can do. It's not a choice. Wait, where is this train going? I don't even remember when we made that train thing, but apparently a lot of people use it. Huh. Okay then. I guess a lot of people use it. Jeez. So today we built up the city quite a bit. We cleaned up the downtown area, and we built a new DAM district. And next time we're going to do a lot of changes next time, because I am done with the traffic. The population is probably going to drop to like 150,000, because we're going to rip things up real nice. We're going to make things look proper and efficient. It's going to be great. And with that, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Hail Vooperia, and it's been fun. Poof.